Alright, now that we're done in Ozamar, I hope for the final time, we're actually gonna head to the caravans. Caravans right here, which is, I think, a quest for the Chanter's Board or something. We actually don't have too many things left. And then after that, I'm going to head to the Brecilian forest, since that seems to be the last place I need to get the treaties from. And after that, we should be good. I do want to switch Shale out with Alistair, though. So I'm going to do that real quick. Let's see if I can select Alistair. There we go. Apparently he leveled up as well. Gave himself a little bit more points. Let's see what I should give him. Yes, right. Let's see. I think I want to work towards Destroyer, so I'm actually going to take Shattering Blows. And then I think I'm going to give him a little bit more strength as well, up to 46 there. And I'm going to activate some of his abilities. I set it up so that he'll activate Berserking by himself, and when Berserking is active, he should be able to use Final Blow. Other than that, I'm not too sure. Let's see, these are darkspawn, I believe. Yes, they are. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and attack them. Hey there guys, how's it going? That's an emissary, but it isn't an elite one. That's interesting. That's the first emissary I haven't seen that is not an elite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a crushing prison, because I don't really like those mages to be alive. But it looks like Alistair did his little not Templar's Verdict, Holy Smite. And there's another emissary. I'm going to see if I can take that one out as well. Looks like Wynn took a little bit of damage, so I'm actually going to put a defensive... Oops, you got stunned there. Looks like there's a mass paralysis. I should probably get that spell for myself as well. It seems quite good. I think that's what I was working towards. I don't remember. No, I don't remember what I was working towards actually. And everyone else is. Oh, there was an alpha there, so I'm just going to do that. I'm actually going to unlock the Holy Smite and put it up there because that's where I like to put it. And there we go. I think that's all of them. Excellent. That is quest updated, and it is you dispatch the darkspawn along the trade route, but the merchants of the border caravan were already dead. Return this unfortunate news to the Chanter's Board. I will do so. An iron ring. Okay. And it looks like that's going to be the rest of this place, other than looting some darkspawn. Yeah, I had to wait for the loot to pop up, actually. Which is kind of annoying sometimes. There's a little bit of a delay between when you kill them and when you get the loot from them. And then we'll continue on to the Brecilian forest, I think. Maybe we should empty our inventory first, but I think it should be good. Let's see what we're at, 60. Yeah, let's go back to camp and empty our inventory very quickly. Alright, time to head out to the Brecilian outskirts. Did we really just get combat for walking 2 feet out of the camp? That's
waiting for you, Ward.
Okay, that was very unexpected and very quick. Let's see if we have anything that we need to take care of. There is Rebel Leader, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for an elite. Looks like we have to turn on our abilities though. So let's go ahead and do that. My stuff is turned on still, that's good. What about Wynn? Wynn still needs her stuff turned on as well. I keep forgetting I really need to make some armors, or make some... not armors. Make some potions. So let's... put Waking Nightmare on that one, and then put the leader in a crushing prison, because why not? Wow, that Holy Smite was very loud. I keep wanting to call it Templar's Verdict, and that is what I did in the past. It just makes more sense to me. Looks like Morgan is taking quite a lot of damage right now, probably from the Dwarf Leader, because he is shooting a bow and arrow at her. But everything else seems to be okay. Is that all of them? No, there is another ranger. It says Dwarf Rebels. I guess they're like Haramont's followers, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Looks like there is another one right over there. Okay, there we go. Right, so I do want to check out if I can make some more potions. Let's see, lyrium potions. That could work, but what about the bigger ones? I don't think we can make the bigger ones just yet. So let's just make these a bunch. We didn't have that many. 5. Maybe I should turn off the, tell them to use lyrium potions when they're low. Maybe I should just go and get more lyrium dust anyways, since that seems to be what we're missing. And there are certain places around the world which sell certain lyrium for cheaper. Like, apparently the Mage's Tower has an infinite supply of lyrium, so you can just keep buying from them. And where we're going right now, one of the vendors has a unlimited supply of elf fruits, because it's the elven place.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish. I call them Dalish, I guess it's Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
Well, I'm a Grey Warden. We have treaties to speak with you, and so that you join our cause against the blight. I am a Grey Warden. I wish to speak to your leader.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Have you seen what I'm wearing? I have also these treaties which show me, to tell you guys who I am. Not many people go around pretending they're a Grey Warden, don't they? Do they?
No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I can do that. It looks like she has the same hairstyle as Wynne. Hello.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Uh,
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
Are you sure you're called Zathrian? Because you sure sound a whole lot like Tuvok from Star Trek Enterprise. That is the second voice actor that's from Star Trek Enterprise that I've seen. Not Enterprise, Voyager. The first one is Morgan's mother, is played by Kate. I don't remember her last name. She's the captain of Voyager, and this person, I'm pretty sure, is Tuvok. Tim, I think his name is. I don't remember his last name either. And he plays Tuvok, which is the Vulcan, who is the first mate. Yes. Right, what were we doing? I was talking about Star Trek suddenly. Guide and preserver ancient lore, and who am I? Apparently I'm Aiden. I'm a Grey Warden. Hello. Pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
I'm having a really hard time following what he's saying because I'm very distracted by his voice. Because he sounds exactly like Tuvok, or at least the way he speaks. He sounds a little bit different, but the way he speaks.
The clan came to the Brecilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
I just can't. I just see Tuvok. I hear Tuvok. I see Tuvok. That's really tricky. Okay. Werewolves, you say, huh? I forgot about that. I remember seeing that on the wiki when I was looking at the forces you can have in your army. You can either have elves or apparently werewolves if you pick one of the sides. So I knew about that, but I had forgotten about it. It was quite a while. Is there no way to help these men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood. bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm sure we can be up to the task. Yes, we are good at doing non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brecilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Well, I'm sure we can try to do something to help. I can find him if you want. You said you could perhaps destroy the curse? There is a bit of uncertainty in your voice.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Well then, I will go and find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
That explains the spirit dragon I've heard about. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe he has, maybe he has some questions.
Make them
or
quick if you
answers.
please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
I'm sorry to bother you then. We'll go then.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Thank you. There was also an option for him to sell things. Maybe he...
Yes. What is it you need?
I want some
Then
equipment.
I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
Okay, thank you.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
You as well. Let's see, there's Liano? I don't know. Oh,
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
sorry, didn't mean to do that. May I ask what's inside? Actually, we can persuade her to take what's inside, but I'm just curious.
What is the point? It is none of your business, so please, leave it be.
I recognize her voice as well, but I don't remember who that is. Let's talk to her.
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
No, go right ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Well, each person usually has a house. So, to some extent, why don't you go and see a city for yourself? Yes.
No, I could never leave the clan. My duties here are important to my people, and to me. No doubt, I would not even find my way. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
I can imagine so. They're used to it, just as the humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
Well, I don't really know what happened, so I don't know what she's talking about. I'm gonna go with number one. Some of us do, but not all humans are the same.
I see. That is difficult for our people to accept. Even if only some were in favor of what was done to us, the rest did nothing to stop it. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
I do, but I don't have any.
As you wish. Darth Shiro.
I have no idea what she's talking about. This is a point where maybe I should have played the
they have chosen freedom over subjugation. Better hardship and danger than slavery.
How do they move these things through the forest? Do the trees just get out of their way, or what?
I was just about to say something, and then they started talking. Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. This is a point where I should have probably played all of the origin stories before picking one. I kind of just played one and stuck with it. But, oh well, I might play the other ones eventually. This guy has a question. I'm going to talk to him. Hello.
Hello?
Hi. There's no need to be afraid.
Of course. I'm very sorry. It's just that we don't get many visitors. Like you, I mean. Of your kind.
I don't know what insular means, so I'm going to say you've never seen a human before?
Oh, of course. It's just that they don't... I mean, you don't... Oh, I should start over.
Take your time.
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Oh, and what's stopping you? So yes, stop wishing for it and be one.
Never mind. Just go away and leave me alone.
What happened?
I told you to leave me alone.
But I can help you maybe. Tell me what your problem is.
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Ah, so who's Gaina then?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Maybe there's some way I can help?
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Oh, really? Why not go into the forest anyways?
But the keeper said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
That's a good point. Why not come with me then?
The keeper would know right away if I left camp. Masiranis for the offer, however. That's very kind of you.
What if I got a pelt for you? I don't think that would be an option, but let's just try.
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
I mean, the first option seems okay, but, I mean, if he wants to do it himself, he wants to do it himself, right? I don't really care for number 3, and I don't really care for number 2 either. I don't feel like talking to her because it's not my right. He wants to do it himself, although she is kind of cute, but... Well, fine, have it your way. Sorry, I feel like that was kind of pointless if I didn't accept his quest. Instead, I was just talking to him. Let's see. Colored inks, interesting. Blood writings, hello.
I'm Daranatishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
Oh, at first I thought his name was Arthas. It's Athras. They've been a bit suspicious, but that is understandable.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Okay. Why does he forbid these things?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
That is a tale I am not sure I should tell an outsider. Surely you have greater concerns than my problems, stranger.
Well, I'm about to head in there, so... Why not tell me? Please, just go ahead and tell me.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Okay. I can seek her out for you, because I'm about to head in there myself.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Okay. For some reason I feel like maybe I should bring Zevran along, because he's an elf, but maybe I'm thinking into it a bit too much, because he is not... Whoa. That just had a funky name, so I thought it might have been good.
As you say.
There's a ton of stuff in here. Maybe I should have looted the other stuff first as well. Maybe I shouldn't be taking their stuff, though. Yeah, well, Zevran, I don't think Zevran is a Dalish elf. I think he's more of a city elf. I'm not sure. Because he is a god of the craft. Yeah, because he is an assassin, so... Hello.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verithorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verithorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, to you I speak only because the Keeper requires it. So speak and then be gone.
I was told you could supply me with equipment.
Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. I notice you've already found the chest I placed it in. Feel free to sort through and take whatever you found there, if you've not done so already.
Okay, thank you. Do you have any equipment to sell me, though? I'd like to barter.
No. I'm no Shemlin merchant who will traffic with any scoundrel. I suggest you go.
Don't like your attitude, sir. So I'm not going to talk to you anymore, because you're not worth my time. Oh, hello again there.
You have betrayed the trust of my clan, and no doubt stolen from us. Zathrian shall hear of this, I assure you.
What is going on? I didn't take anything.
Even if that's true, you should not have opened the chest. I warned you, didn't I? I suppose I should not be surprised. Zathrian was right. I'm too trusting of outsiders. Go, do what you said you would, and bother me no more.
But he told me I would open the... Fudge? Look, I'm going to do it again. Songbook. No, I'm not even going to take that. I'm not taking that. Because I don't know what it's for. And I don't really care. So, let's explore the rest of this camp. There's another big chest which is locked, but maybe we can open it? No. Pile of sacks. Right, well. Oh, what's this? Another statue. Lots of lore here. More than I had expected. But I guess that's fine. Where's that woman that the guy was looking at? I think she's over here somewhere, isn't she? Yeah, there you go. Hello. Nice clothes.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You're Gaina, right? Correct? Came and mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
Sorry, he said that if he was lucky, he would bed you soon. That is hilarious. Let's go with number one. He said that you refuse to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
I almost thought she was going to ask me if I would. Well, if you like him, then it doesn't matter, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
I wouldn't worry too much about that. He will succeed eventually. If you love him and believe in him, it will help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Cameron miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cameron.
She's quite attractive and cute. I like her.
Cameron, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Kind of creeps me out. He looks so young.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Yay! There we go. We got an item, which is something. Not really sure. Let's sort by newest. It's a book. Can we inspect it? Don't really know what it does, but that makes me want to pick up that other book that we found. I feel like a lot of this is irrelevant. I kind of just want to head in. I kind of want to just head into the forest and get the heart.
Only the Dalish can control the Hala. They listen to no one else.
There are places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
What is that smell? Must we muck about in the animal pens now?
We're not even inside them. Come on. Meow, meow. Hello. Well, aren't you cute? Yes. Yes. I understand. Hello.
Who comes?
Meow.
I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
That's alright. What's a hala? It looks like a goat, or a deer.
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel, what humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
Are they not your mounts?
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Why is this one separated from the others? Is it sick or something?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
We have a lot of things. Let's see. Examine the Hala with survival skill. You don't know. Okay, yeah, that's just what she said before.
And? What do you think?
It's a Hala. I truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
What about this one? Calm the beast.
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Alright then. So what did we learn? By waving our hands over some goats, we figure out how they're sick. Yep. Okay, so what are we supposed to do now? Head into the Brecilian forest, I believe. And go look for Wolfie.